Hi, my name's Chantal and Julie's asked me to produce a bit of exercise. This is Muppet, my dog. She might come and join us. She's just recovering from a really bad operation. So we'll see how she goes. And I'm planning to do this once a week. So all you need today is a nice firm chair, preferably with arms on it, but you don't need to. Just going to help if you find it difficult to get out of a chair. You just need nice loose clothing, comfortable clothing, and nice sturdy footwear. And this is just to have fun. It's really good. Exercise has shown that exercise really helps improve the mood. So if we sit down and do half an hour's exercise, have a bit of fun, it can really help us to feel good. So that's what it's all about. Just do what you can. If you can't do some of the exercises, don't worry. And you might find over the weeks that actually you get better at it. So do the ones you can. If you can't, just do one of the exercises that we've done before, or just try to do a little bit of movement. We're going to start with a warm-up. We're going to then do a main exercise, and then we're going to go do a cool down. Okay, let's begin. So just sitting up nice and tall in the chair. So try and have your back up, your shoulders down, a lot of tension in the shoulders often, and let's just move our head to the right. So just slowly move your head to the right, and then back to the front, and then to the left. Slowly to the left, and back to the front, and again to the right, and back to the front, and to the left, and back to the front. Okay, so now we're going to bring those shoulders up towards our ears, really scrunch them up towards our ears, and then just let them drop down. And again, bring those shoulders up to the ears, and then let them drop down. And one more, up to the ears, and drop down. And then we're just going to roll them. So rolling them backwards, you probably need to move your arms a little bit to do this. So just roll them backwards. You're really opening up the chest. Just loosening. And now we're going to roll them forward. So bring them nicely forwards. A bit of a weird movement, but just bring them forwards. Really loosening those shoulders. Okay, so now we need a little bit of space next to us, and we just need to swing our arms. So we're loosening those shoulders. Just give them a nice swing. So swinging, see if you can swing them a little bit higher. And then just a little bit lower. Small swing. Okay, so now we're going to arch our back. So we need to put our hands just on our bottom, just a bit up from our bottom. And we're just going to arch our back. So really stretch that back up, give it a really good arch. Actually, if I sit sideways, you'll be able to see this better. So a nice big arch in your back. And then just release and just slump down. So slump down, bring your head forward, and then bring yourself up again. So nice big arch, really feel that. And then slump down. And one more. Bring yourself up. And then down. Okay, I'm going to sit forward again. Okay, so this time we want to put our hands on our waist. And we're just going to look round over our shoulder. So just imagine someone's calling you, you're looking round, someone's calling, they're saying, hey up, come on, need to talk to you. And then bring yourself forward. And then the other way. So really looking round. This is really good stretch, really useful stretch as well, because we use it when we put our safety belts on and things like that. So come forward again and back, looking over your right. Really stretch round, and back to the front, and the other way, and back to the front. How's everybody feeling? Good, I hope? Okay, so now we're going to work on the legs a little bit, just to warm those legs up. Muppet's thinking she's going to get a treat in a minute. She thinks she's doing the exercises. Do you think you're doing the exercises? Oh, she does. She says, yes, I think I'm doing the exercises. Shall we give you a treat? All right, give her a treat. Okay, so we're going to do our leg exercises in a moment. Here we go, Muppet, come and sit and show how nice you sit. Sit. Oh yes, there you go. Oh, she's very good, isn't she? You're not doing any of the exercises, are you, Muppet? Okay, so we're just going to do our toes, our legs now. So we're going to go up onto our toes and down and up onto our toes and down and up onto our toes and down. And then we're going to bring our toes up. So we're going to go up onto our heels and down and up onto our heels and down and up onto our heels and down. And now we'll turn it. So toes, heels, toes, heels. Okay, so see if you can go a little bit quicker. Really go a little bit faster. Brilliant. Okay, so now we're going to have to use our imagination. So we're going to pretend that we're going on a nice walk. Okay, so it's a little stroll at the moment, so we're just going to remember to sit up nice and tall, and we're off for a stroll. So we just need to bring our legs up. We're off on a stroll. We're going to try and get our cardio up a little bit, just to get our heartbeat and warm up nicely. So we're going on a nice stroll. We're going to bring the arms in. So bring those arms in if you can. Just move those arms. Okay. So we're walking through the fields. It's a beautiful day. Really nice. You can feel the wind on your face, and it's so lovely. And you're walking along. Oh, it's a little bit muddy, so you're going to have to lift those knees a little bit higher to get those legs up. So slowly, but lift those knees up if you can, a little bit higher. If you can't, just keep plodding through that mud. It's a very muddy situation. Keep those arms moving. Okay, we're walking along now, it's fine. Okay, it's a little bit tricky here again. There's some wood, so we need to step over the wood. Okay, so we're going to stop. We're going to step over the wood. We're going to bring our right leg over to the right, and we're going to bring the left over to the left. Right leg in, stepping over that wood. Left leg in, stepping over that wood. And again, right leg out, stepping over that wood. Left leg out, stepping over that wood. Right leg in, stepping over the wood. Left leg, stepping over the... Oh, we're fine again. We can carry on along the field, and we can see in the distance, oh dear, there's a gate open. The sheep are going out. We're going to have to do a quick sprint. So move those legs really fast. Move those arms. We've got to get to that gate before the sheep get out. Oh, we've got there. Whew. Open the gate. So bring your arm out and open the gate. Bring your arm out. Open the gate. Bring your arm out. Open the gate. Bring your arm out. Okay, so we're going to just see where the sheep are. So bring your right arm up to your forehead, and we're going to look over to the right and back to the front. Change arms, left arm and over to the left and back to the front. Not many sheep have escaped, luckily, so we might have to go and herd them in. So let's just walk a little bit further and get those sheep in. Okay, so we've got a couple of sheep we need to, well actually they're going to be lambs because they'd be too heavy otherwise. So we're going to pick up our lamb, bring it up and put it down. And pick another little lamb up and bring it down. And pick one more up. Stretching down, bringing it up. And another one, bringing it up and bringing it down. I hope you all feel quite warm now, I do. Right, so now we're going to get ourselves up. So we need to think about how we're getting up off a chair. This is brilliant exercise to get off a chair. So we might need to have the one with the arms if you need to push up with the arms. So I'm going to change chairs. Okay, so what you need to remember is you need to remember to be forward in the chair. So really forward in the chair. Bring your bottom well forward. Check that your feet are slightly back. So you've got a nice... you're able to come up nicely from your legs, okay, but they need to be slightly back. Now you might want to use the arms of the chair to push up. That's the easiest way of doing it, okay? So it would be just going 1, 2, 3, pushing up and getting up, and we'd be up. But if that's really easy for you, okay, we're going to do it a different way. So going back, you need to just check that you can feel the seat behind your legs, okay? And again, once you've got it behind your legs, you're going to bend down and use the arms of the legs and sit down. But if that's really easy, then we want to bring our bottoms forwards and we're going to bring our arms out, okay? Make it a little bit more difficult, okay? So after 3, 1, 2, 3, bringing ourselves up. Then feel for the back of the chair and push that bottom out and bring it down. Okay, so that might be too easy for some of you. So if it is, the next one is bringing it forward, bring your bottom forward again on the chair, cross your arms this time, okay? Legs hip width apart, and we're going to lean forwards, 1, 2, 3, and bring ourselves up. Feel for the back of the chair, and we're going to sit down again. Okay, so whichever one of those is okay for you, okay? If you can't get yourself up, all right, don't worry about it. We'll just skip this little bit. But if you can, we're going to get up 3 times. You can do this any time in the day. It's a really good one to think in the morning to get yourself up and down off a chair. It's really great exercise for your legs, really strengthens your legs, good for your balance. So in between going into the kitchen or going out of the lounge, think about getting up and off the chair 3 times. You're going to look really stupid, but no one's going to know that you're doing that, and it's great exercise. Okay, so I'm going to do the difficult one. So I'm going to put my hands like this, and I'm going to do this 3 times. Okay, so I'm going to bring myself forward in the chair, and after 3, 1, 2, 3, up we go. Feel for the back of the chair, and bring your bottom out, and down we go. Okay, Muppet's thinking, what on earth is this woman doing? She's thinking she's really bizarre. Okay, so forwards again on the chair, and let's do it once more. And forwards, and bring yourself up, and then feel for the back of the chair, and push your bottom out, and down. And one more time, so bring that bottom forward on the chair, leaning forwards, 1, 2, 3, and bringing yourself up, and then feeling for the back of the chair, pushing that bottom out, and bringing yourself down. Oh, I can feel that. So if you do that a few times, you should be able to feel it. Okay, we're going to get ourselves up now. So off we go. One last time, bringing ourselves up, and we're standing. Okay, so what we need to do now is we're standing. We're going to go to the back of the chair. We're going to do a few exercises behind the chair. Okay, so I'm going to put the camera like that. I hope that's going to work. Okay, so we're going to use the chair for our balance, so you can stand at the back of the chair and use that to keep yourself nice and steady. So first of all, we're going to work our legs. So we're going to go up onto our toes and bring it down. And we're going to do 10 of these, so we'll just count. 1 and down, and 2 and down, and 3 and down, and 4 and down, and 5 and down, and 6 and down, and 7 and down, and 8 and down, and 9 and down, and 10 and down. Okay, just give your legs a little movement there, because actually you should be able to feel that in your calves. Okay, so now we're going to go back onto our heels. Now if your balance is poor, then don't worry about doing this one, but if you can just lift your toes up, okay, and then bring them down. And we're going to go again. 2 and down, and 3 and down, and 4 and down, and 5 and down, and 6 and down, and 7 and down, and 8 and down, and 9 and down, and 10 and down. And these are just little movements, but you can feel them quite, I can feel them. And these are little movements you can do when you're in the kitchen, standing by the side. Oh, in fact, we're in the kitchen, so in the kitchen, doing your washing up, you can do a few up and down, like this, a few backwards. So, you can be in the kitchen, in the bathroom, a few little up and downs, really good for you. Okay, so now we're going to, what are we going to do? We're now going to go to the side of the chair, okay, and we're going to balance on the left leg, whichever side of the chair, or whichever. We're going to bring the other leg up and we're going to swing it. So we're going to just give it a nice little swing. So this is really using your balance, okay. If it's difficult with balance, okay, what you can do is instead of swinging, you can go forwards and backwards, and forwards and backwards. But if you can swing, give that leg a really nice swing. Okay, and then we're going to go over to the other side, and we'll do the same with the other leg. Okay, so balancing on the right leg, bringing the left leg up, and we're going to swing that leg. And again, if that's tricky, then just point forwards, point backwards, point forwards, point backwards, or give it a nice swing, backwards and forwards. Okay, lovely. Brilliant. Okay, we're now going to go to the back of the chair again. Okay, so I'm just wondering which is the best way to show you this. We're going to do some side stepping. So you've got to imagine that you've got a log on each side of you. So you're going to lift up your leg, your right leg, and you're going to step over. So you're really bringing that knee up and you know, up nice and high, and then you're bringing your other knee to join you. Okay, then we're going back to the centre of the chair and bringing that leg to join you. So we're trying to really hitch that leg up, and then we're going to go the other way. So bringing it over and bringing it over, and then back again and back again. Okay, so I'm going to do it from the side just so you can see from the side. So we're going to go one way, hitch that leg up nice and tall as you can, nice big step, and then bring your other leg to join. Using the chair for balance, and then bringing it back and back. And the other way. And back, and to the centre, and back. Now what I should probably have said is that if you are finding it difficult to do these behind the chair, all of them you can do sitting down. So you can do the ones with your toes sitting down. Okay, so you can do 10 of those sitting down, or you can do 10 like this, sitting down. You can also do the side stepping, sitting down, like that. Okay, so all of these can be done sat down if you don't want to stand up, all right? They're all very doable. Okay, so standing up again, just to show you, we'll do a little bit of balance, and then we're going to sit down and do the cool down. So the balance one is you're going to stand on one leg and just bring your leg up, and just stand if you can to do a little bit of balance. And then bring your foot and weight onto the other side and do a bit of balance. Now if that's tricky to do any balance, what you can do is just bring one leg back and just balance like that. And then come forward and bring one leg back and balance like that. And forwards. Okay, one more balance. We're going to bring our right foot in front of our left foot like we're on a tightrope, and we're just going to see if we can stand like that. That's really using those muscles around here, okay? And if you're sitting down, you can do the same. You can still put your leg one foot in front of the other. And then we're just going to swap sides, put the left foot in front of the right foot, and just see how that feels. And if you can just try and not use the balance of the chair. If you feel you need the balance, then obviously use it, because we don't want any falls. But if you feel like that's going to work you a little bit more and you feel confident, then you can just start to let go of the chair. And the way I would do that is to, if you're holding on, to start by just putting your both hands there, and then if you feel a little bit more confident, you can just put a couple of fingers there, and then maybe lift one hand up, and if you really feel confident, bring the other hand up. Okay, so that's a nice way of doing that. Okay, so we're going to sit down again now. Okay, so we've done the main exercises. We're going to cool down, and just I hope you've enjoyed that. It's quite hard just talking to the camera without getting any feedback, so I hope you're enjoying it. You've got to remember to exercise those smiling muscles, so check that you're still smiling. A bit of a laugh, that's as good exercise as anything. The dog obviously is well bored because she's gone on the other side of the room and she's fallen asleep, so she's thinking this is terribly boring. So I hope I'm not boring you. I hope that you're having fun. Okay, so now we're just going to sit ourselves up again. Just check that your shoulders are down. Check you're sitting up nice and straight and tall. And actually we're going to sit back in the chair. We're just going to do a few leg exercises. So before we do our cool down. So we're going to bring our left leg up. We're just going to bring it up. Oh no, I'm doing my right leg actually. Whichever, doesn't matter. And then bring it down. And again, bring it up. And you should be feeling that all here. And bring it down. And bring it up. And bring it down. And bring it up. And bring it down. And two more. And bring it up. And down. And bring it up. And down. Okay, change legs. And bring the other leg up. So bring it up. And down. And 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 bring it up. And down. Two more. And bring it up. And down. And bring it up. And down. Okay, so now we're just going to hitch our leg up. So we're just going to bring it up. And down. And 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 two more. And up. And down. And up. And down. Okay, other leg. Keep smiling. We're almost there. Okay, off we go. Bringing it up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. And two more. Up. And down. And up. And down. And give your legs a little shake. A little shake out. Give your arms a little shake out. Ooh, we're doing all right. Okay, so we're going to do our little cool downs now, which is a little bit like our warm-ups. Just check you haven't got any tension in your shoulders. Just wriggle those shoulders, get comfy in the chair, but just check your back's nice and straight. Good way of doing that is to imagine a piece of string coming down from the ceiling, coming to the top of your head and just pulling you up through your spine and pulling you up so you're coming nice and tall. Just feel that chest lifting and just you're feeling nice and tall, but you're feeling relaxed. And you should be feeling good because you've done this exercise, so that's like amazing. Okay, so we're now going to just do the same as we did before. So we're going to look to the right and forwards and look to the left and forwards and look to the right and forwards and look to the left and forwards, and just roll those shoulders now. Give them a good old roll. Any tension, let that come out and roll them backwards, and then give them a good old roll forwards. Nice roll forwards. And then just swing those arms again. Just give them a nice swing. Just feel any tension moving away. Okay, so now we're just going to do a little side bend. So we're just going to move to the side and come back up. And a little side bend to the other side. And back up. And a little side bend. And up. And a little side bend. And up. Okay, so we're going to bring our hands across the chest. And we're just going to look over our right shoulder. And forwards. And look over our left shoulder. And forwards. And again over our right shoulder. And forwards. Keep smiling. And our left shoulder. And forwards. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm enjoying this, even though I'm just talking to a camera. It's quite strange. Anyway, so now we're going to just come a little bit forward in the chair, and we're just going to put our hands on behind our bottom, and we're just going to do that nice big stretch of the back. So arching that back, pushing your chest forward, imagining nice big breath, and then letting your breath out and just relaxing down. And again, big deep breath, shoulders back, chest out, and relax down. And one more, just nice big stretch, and down. Okay, so now we're just going to bring our toes up, bring our feet, the heels up and then down, and bring our heels up so we're on our toes, and down, and again, and down, and up on our toes, and down, and up on our toes, and down. On our heels again, and down, on our heels, and down. And just a little bit of moving those legs. Lovely. And just to check that you haven't fallen asleep during this, we're just going to keep ourselves awake before we finish. So we're going to bring one hand to the shoulder, the other hand to the shoulder, bringing it out and bringing it out. And the shoulder. Back to the shoulder, bringing it out, bringing it out. Shoulder, shoulder, out, out. Okay, so now we're going to make it a little bit more complicated. Hand on the waist, so shoulder, shoulder, out, out, waist, waist. 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 Make it a bit more complicated. Okay, let's do one more. Okay, so we're going to go out, out, waist, waist, shoulder, shoulder, out, 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 waist, waist, shoulder, shoulder, out, 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 waist, waist, shoulder, shoulder, out. Should we do it faster? Out, out, waist, waist, shoulder, shoulder, out, 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 waist, waist, shoulder, shoulder, out, out. Oh, sorry about that. Really fast. Okay, so shoulder, shoulder, out, 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 waist, waist. Shoulder, shoulder, out, 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 waist, waist. Shoulder, shoulder, out, 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 waist, waist. Well, if you didn't get in a muddle, I'm surprised because I nearly got in a muddle myself. Okay, so that's the end of our little workout. Be really good if you try to do some of it during the week. You can do the whole lot, or you can take some of those little exercises and do them, like I said, by the sink, or you know, when you're standing or doing something. Trying to get in and out of the chair, you know, 3-4 times, increase it. That'd be brilliant. That's really helpful. All of it really helps to keep you healthy and well and feeling good. And I know this is really hard to be stuck indoors. We're all feeling it. So it's lovely to be able to do this with you. So I'm going to leave you with a little song. You're going to recognise this one. I look forward to doing another workout with you next week. And any comments you can give, any feedback, what you're enjoying, what you're not enjoying, you can leave it, I'm sure, with Julie on the website. So that would be really good because it's helpful for me. Just keep exercising those cheek muscles, lots of smiling, lots of laughter. That's really the best medicine. Okay, brilliant. I shall put a bit of music on and I shall leave you and I shall see you next week. I'm looking forward to it.